there's no definition of what the requirements are for a permit, so staff could say, we're not giving a permit.
Since this
But
is
it
the
sounds
first
like it would-
time, since this is the first time that a commercial business has asked us, I feel slighted a little bit here because we're not looking, they asked, you should be looking at your program, and instead we're just establishing a fee because you spent 30 minutes together and said this is what it should be. I'm not saying that you're not, I just feel like we're in this position where you always have to do something without being able to look at it comprehensively, like we're always.
But we're playing catch up for outdated ordinances?
No, I'm just saying if we recognize this is a change, that commercial entities want to use our beach, I would like some citizen input on that. I would like, open the ordinance up and let's talk about it. But for now, my personal opinion is, I don't want to change anything because I don't know all the information yet. My questions aren't answered. You can still make them apply for a permit to apply by our ordinance and just don't charge a fee. Because what if 30 days from now, we can go back and change it, but I hate establishing a fee and then turning around and actually doing the research and then deciding as a board, we're going to change it. I just don't.
You can do anything you want. Just keep in mind that under the existing ordinance, if staff issues a permit and says, well, there's no fee because ordinance out. Now they're, $5 a day for 3 months is $600 versus you did nothing. If they issue it,
They probably wouldn't be there 7 days.
But I think the conversation should have been, what's the fee? My point is, the conversation should have been, do we want to allow 4 business entities, because this is the first time, to occupy our beach? And,
well, you have to.
and how many? And
You have to.
you'd have to amend the ordinance, but
You have to.
that's what I would hope would have came.
Yeah, well, we're always gonna get firsts
Yeah.
that test our
Yeah,
ordinance.
that's right.
I don't wanna beat ourselves up or beat our organization for not having the foresight to think this through. I agree, this is forcing a conversation. This is forcing us to ask ourselves a lot of questions and each other questions that suggests that a more comprehensive look is appropriate. But that, if we're gonna do it, let's do it right. Let's take the time we need, but let's not hold, I wouldn't want to hold up some people that are applying right now.
What we can do, if you don't want to talk about the permit and would rather talk about, if you don't want to talk about the fee and talk
When
Yeah,
you
about
say you, who are you talking about?
staff. So Tanya and I,
Okay.
because Tanya and I are tasked right now that we have to give some kind of direction.
Now, you were saying if you don't want to.
I think he was
You meant-
referring to me.
No, so the board.
The board, okay.
Okay, so if the board, I'm not talking about anyone individually, I'm saying if the board, if you want to have a discussion as far as, do we want to have commercial businesses utilizing Atwater Beach or Atwater Park for commercial purposes? That can be something that we have time to cushion it. If you want to put it on the May 15th board agenda, we can defer this, change it to, and itemize it as the 15th. We still have time that we can give the businesses notice before they want to start in June. So we can do that. I purposely put it on May 1st to give us this 2 weeks.
Oh,
So we can do that. Like I said, it's not like I need an answer today. We have the flexibility, there's a lot of some options there, but that can be one of the things that we do. If you want to have that discussion instead of what the fee should be, we can do that May 15th.
But
I
if we
think
do a
we
May
could establish a
15th,
fee
we
if we
need
decide
to
yes.
be prepared to go ahead with these 2 businesses right away too.
Yeah, May 15th would be the last meeting that, otherwise we're pushing back the businesses, and if that's something that we need to do, we need to do.
No, and then people can come and at least give their input on, we always have the option to change the ordinance from public input and if we wanted to. And so at least that gives the option of getting it out there on the agenda that we have this ordinance that allows commercial and some of the questions I can send them an email that I have might be able to be answered or we can discuss them further.
Just in all fairness, though, we do have agendas that are published publicly, and it's, we do get information out there. I know you keep saying this, but it's not like we've had this ordinance for 20-some years. We've had this agenda, at least publicly, for the last 5 days. So I hear what you're saying, but there are,
If you defer
Not
action
being
on it,
kept
you could always agenda it to the 15th as specific consideration of fee to be established by the village board under 400-2 sub B for these 2 specific businesses, and then decide what you're going to do with
Those
them.
specific
that makes
requests
sense.
for
I like that.
permits.
And And that way, and then you could also comprehensively,
Now, one hit, I think I hit that.
but you could also comprehensively
Oh,
then schedule it on one of your committees for a, hey, does this even make sense anymore compared to 20 years ago?
And I like Tyler's option of taking this to the Parks Commission and having them look at this as well.
Yeah, so that's not.
And they did a really nice job with the dog ordinance.
So do you want, since we could do that tonight. I mean,
Well, it's on kind of agenda is,
what's an agenda,
it's
is how many
agenda
it is?
is.
see, it's
Yeah.
just a fee.
The fee schedule.
Yeah, I think, because we may want to condition it on giving insurance, condition the issuance of the permit. Once we understand more of their
Right.
business proposal.
Okay.
Oh, I see, you're not representatives here.
Well, I'd like some information.
Well, I'd be more than happy to hear a motion as far as direction,
Well, I'm just
if you
trying
want
to
it
clarify.
for, or.
What if we want to change, you're saying, you would not agendize it to change any of the language in our ordinance?
I can do whatever the board,
Just in case, I mean, what if we wanted to say for-profit businesses rather than all groups and organizations? I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think we need, I want to think and talk about it and hear from other people and work it through the parks folks.
Right, well, that makes sense, because then we can say, do we allow secular organizations, that's
Yeah,
what
that's
it
all.
is. Hate groups, I don't know.
So it's like, so
Nonprofit
you're
beach groups.
agendizing it as a.
Like beaches.
Yeah, that hate beaches group.
They've requested a permit, we could, it's just like a special, we can deal with it like a special privilege permit. We give the men's club a permit to chicken barbecue.
Right, but these beach permits don't come, this is just a permit that they apply and get, it's not something that comes
Yeah,
before
we
the
don't
board
have,
like
these aren't special.
But it also says there's rules and regulations governing this facility, so we don't have those rules and regulations or governing this permit or the operation or issuance of the
Right, like
permit.
how many.
Currently there.
No,
Right.
there's no.
And that's,
So are we deferring action on modifying this ordinance pending a thorough review by Parks Committee?
What I would suggest is for May 15th, that we have a discussion, possible consideration of just a more open conversation about like business operations or commercial operations to occur at Atwater Beach. So you can have that discussion.
I thought we wanted the Parks.
Right, I thought you wanted a more.
You just want the Parks Commission to review that? I still would need to know though, what do you want to do with it?
I thought someone said we could deal with
The
you.
two,
So you want to
bring the
do,
two
so you want to bring
requests.
the two as special to the
Bring them
board?
to the board.
Well, because-
Then we can set the, if we approve, we can set the fee.
Yeah,
And we
because that-
can condition them, as we can talk about a little more on conditions that we want to set specifically for these permit requests.
So you could deal with the two specific requests you've got, exactly, because it says that the required fee which shall be established by the village board. So in other words, it would be agenda as such that to consider establishing the fee that's required to be established by the village board under 400 sub 2 sub B. And then you could have the applicants here and they could, answer any questions you might have, and they could explain what they want to do, and then we'll have before that, we'll have some kind of an application.
Just a comment I'd like to make is, I don't do yoga and I don't surf. However, would having these two occupations, or these two activities,
Do they fit in
be
with our
good,
vision?
be
Oh,
good
yeah,
for
absolutely.
Shorewood. And in a way, I think they both would be.
Thank
I
you.
mean, we have this surf shop that has,
Right,
you
we
know,
have a
it's getting-
business
it's
in
getting a
town.
lot of
surf shop.
attention in the region. It's not everybody in, Wisconsin that has a surf shop.
And also, WISN just interviewed the Watershed Wisdom class of Shorewood High School kids at the beach. Was it yesterday or the day before? My daughter was one of the interviewees, so, we have a lot of interest in, and I.
But what I want to make sure is we don't lose sight of the fact that these could be two very good activities.
Sure,
That would be wonderful for
and maybe
the
until,
beach.
maybe
And-
until the ordinances adopt, we have more parameters, could it be like a special privilege? I mean, I don't know how to do Because what if we get a business that comes in and we don't want them down there?
Then they say no.
They're produced it there.
The staff says no,
Okay,
because hopefully our staff
So the
understands the village.
administrative,
okay.
Just like when you were staff and you said no.
Let's find a way to make it happen.
I agree with you. I mean, these would be, I don't know, these are activities that people in this town.
You're saying no, it's not special purpose?
I'd have to look into it a little bit more, but I'm not sure that it would fit.
Well, let's adopt a fee schedule tonight then, and then open the ordinance up for future discussion later.
Or,
Just
Make a motion.
do what's asked.
Yeah, whatever the
well, if you
motion
said-
is.
if you just decide to establish it by the village board like it says in the ordinance, I doubt you will get any other applications this summer.
Really, look at our parklets.
While you're.
But we didn't have a policy before.
I know
There
that.
were no parklets.
I'm just
This has
saying.
been on the books for 20-some years, and no one's using it.
It's the
Where a
first
dog-
time they've asked.
Can a dog pee on a parklet? What do we?
Only if the dog goes into the bar and asks the
So you
bartender.
see the pretty. So here's two options, we need some direction for them.
I'll
So
make
if,
it.
whether you
Alright.
want to adopt the fee schedule tonight, and as staff, we can go ahead and do that, or we can bring those as, we could even create, just an application that they, for Atwater Park permit. It would be a new application, we'll bring that to the May 15th meeting where you can ask some individual questions or whatnot as well. I mean, those are really, I don't know if there's any other options.
Okay, well, why don't I?
Otherwise, you could advise staff to just tell them no until we figure out the details, but I don't know if you want to do that either.
Why don't I move to approve resolution 2017-05, creating a fee for permits for Atwater Park pursuant to village code authority director of something. Agenda, B1, 9B1,
Then you have to establish the fee.
for,
It's already in the resolution.
Oh, it's in the resolution, I'm sorry.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
See, you're opening up that ordinance, aren't you?
I just said which one do you do first, because you have to amend the ordinance that change the chicken and the egg.
We have to do two things.
Right.
Yeah.
Resolution.
One is the resolution which actually establishes the fee.
Which is what the
That's the
motion
first part,
is.
and then the ordinance is to basically just change that language so that it references the fee schedule instead of to be established by the village.
It's changing the line
It tells you just like.
from TBD to, we've got a fee schedule.
If there's no second, can I make a resolution? No
I
resolution.
don't
I'll
know if
make a
there's a
motion.
second.
No second, yeah.
Okay, I'd move the resolution creating a fee for permits for Atwater Park pursuant to Village Code 402B with an initial fee of $100 and a fee per day of $25.
Second.
Who's second?
Yeah.
$25 a day, what would that be for 3 months?
600, or 1,800.
With the understanding that we'll revisit this when we have more information.
So yoga class, okay. $25 a day, right?
How often do they meet?
When we have information, so.
I don't know.
Which I
Who
don't.
knows? Who
But
knows?
it's once or twice a week. That's Sarah's.
Yeah, we once or twice a week, Surf Shop would do it 4 times a week, Thursday through Sunday.
So we had a high school kid that came and wanted to sell food out of his cart up at the top. I mean, if somebody wanted to sell artwork up on the top overlook, or there's all kinds of operations.
Food has special
Right.
considerations because then there's that whole.
That's why
Yeah,
the
but
fee
you
schedule.
still need a permit.
No, and that's why the fee schedule should be graded for, and that's what we were saying in committee, is basically you want the for-profit businesses to be paying more, like chair rentals, or
What
someone
committee are
comes
you
and wants
talking
to.
about, the one that I was in?
Yes.
I don't remember this
Okay,
discussion,
I'll
but
call the question on, can I call the question on the motion?
Any other discussion?
What, I'm sorry, it's 100 and then 25?
Yeah.
It's from 25 to 5. That's what she had on there. I mean, basically, it's the same thing.
She's just increasing it from 25 to 100, and then 25
And five
per
to
day instead of
$25.
$5.
Why would we go up to $100 though for the initial application as opposed to 25? Staff time is not taking that long. Is this to be cost prohibitive to the small business, the mom and pop shops, or this is more lenient for corporations and those that can afford it?
It's a second operation for a small business. I had to pay $100 to put my silly little temporary stand during plein air on Oakland Avenue. So it's not unreasonable. If you actually do the research, it's actually a pretty good deal for a for-profit business, including myself, if I was to sell clothes down there. I mean,
So what the heck?
I don't think that's, yeah, maybe your beach wear.
They have a box to put my little.
You might want to recuse
stand
yourself from
table.
the soda.
I'm just saying.